We're here to put a dent in the universe. Otherwise, why else even be here? Everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. Don't wait. Do something when you are young, when you have nothing to lose. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Simple can be harder than complex. You have to work hard to get your thinking clean to make it simple. But it's worth it in the end because once you get there, you can move mountains. The people that have really made the contributions have been the thinkers and the doers. Don't get hung up on who owns the idea. Pick the best one and let's go. Don't take it all too seriously. If you want to live your life in a creative way as an artist, you have to not look back too much. You have to be willing to take whatever you've done and whoever you were and throw them away. Your time is limited, so don't waste it in living someone else's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Sometimes, life is going to hit you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. You gotta act, and you've gotta be willing to fail. You gotta be ready to crash and burn with people on the phone, with starting a company, with whatever. If you're afraid of failing, you won't get very far. I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the unsuccessful ones is pure perseverance. People judge you on your performance, so focus on the outcome. Be a yardstick of quality. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation that is to come. Never start a company with the goal of getting rich. Your goal should be making something you believe in and making a company that will last. Great things in business are never done by one person. They're done by a team of people. Design is the fundamental soul of a man-made creation that ends up expressing itself in successive outer layers of the product or service. Quality is more important than quantity. One home run is much better than 2 doubles. It's really hard to design products by focus groups. A lot of times, people don't know what they want until you show it to them. Get closer than ever to your customers. So close that you tell them what they need well before they realize it themselves. My favorite things in life don't cost any money. It's really clear that the most precious resource we all have is time. Death is very likely the single best invention of life. It is life's change agent. It clears out the old to make way for the new. If today were the last of your life, would you do what you are going to do today? The only thing you have in your life is time. If you invest that time in yourself to have great experiences that are going to enrich you, then you can't possibly lose. Your work is going to fill a large part of your life, and the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great work. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking and don't settle. You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards. So you have to trust that the dots will somehow connect in your future. Remembering that you are going to die is the best way I know to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose. You are already naked. Stay hungry, stay foolish.